Now, I've seen a few people leave the comment that freelance writing isn't a real career. Some will go as far as to say how it's a horrible idea to pimp out yourself to write content for others when you could just create your own blog and write for yourself. However, freelance writing is what helped me buy this house. Buy, not rent. And I know plenty of freelance writers who make more than twice what I make. Besides, blogging is not a guaranteed income. In fact, it takes a hell of a lot of work to get a blog to a certain point where it replaces a full-time income. Well, I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and today I want to go over a few reasons why freelance writing is a viable career path. Now, before we get started, you can hit the like button, help the channel out, and for more videos about freelance writing, hit subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, or use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. Okay, so what makes freelance writing a viable career path? Well, first of all, there's a ton of clients out there who can't really string a coherent sentence together. In fact, you run into a lot of that, especially on content mills. That's because a lot of the clients that own websites that they want content for, English is a second language. Shit, some of the time English isn't even a third language. But if they have an idea about a website that would bring in some money, they need content for it. Thus, they hire a freelance writer. Because not everybody out there has a grasp of grammar and spelling. And that's fine, that's why they hire people like us. Secondly, some clients just have too much to do to maintain their own websites. For instance, look at me. I had to hire a freelance writer recently to help me maintain content on one of my blogs because I don't have the time. That's because I have my own clients to deal with and I'm trying to maintain 5 websites at once. That's not including all the YouTube videos and Twitch streaming and novels that I write. I have a lot on my plate, at which point, yeah, if I have the money, I will hire a freelance writer. Thirdly, there are a number of ways that you can advance as a freelance writer. Case in point, I started off with content mills making 1 cent per word. And over time, I increased my rates, I was able to charge more, and then I started getting private clients, and then I could charge pretty much anything I want. Well, not anything I want, because no one's going to pay me $100 a word. But you get my point. There's all kinds of ways that you can expand as a freelance writer, and you don't have to just focus on just creating content for clients either. At one point, you can probably generate enough of an income to build your own business and hire freelancers on your own team, so you can essentially go to all the businesses that are in the local area and write their content. Another path that you can take as a freelance writer is start becoming a novelist. Create some ebooks. So when people tell me that advancements as a freelance writer is impossible, I laugh. That's because they lack imagination. And fourth, any job where someone is willing to pay you for a certain skill set is a real career. And as long as you're making money honestly, who's to say you're doing it wrong? I mean, look at all the people that use OnlyFans. You can essentially pimp yourself out for pictures and make bank. And there's a ton of Twitch thoughts that just roll in the dough, and they essentially do nothing but just flash themselves. I'm sure people probably don't view that as a real career either, but if they're able to sustain the income, then it is. It's the same with freelance writing. If you're able to sustain an income and collect enough clients to keep you going, then yeah, that's a career path. And don't get me wrong, I love blogging, and I'm looking forward to my sites being able to pay me enough to do it all the time, but at the moment, they just don't. Mostly because I really don't have the time to put in the effort that I really need to, and I have been lately, but the growth is slower than it should be. So if people start pointing fingers at you and telling you that writing is not a real career and that you should just start blogging and write for yourself, just keep in mind that it takes a lot of effort. Because you're more likely to get hit by lightning while riding a naked chicken off into the sunset than having a blog become successful overnight. So yes, freelance writing is a real career. So how far are you interested in taking freelance writing? For me, I'm kind of impressed with where I'm at today. I mean, like I said, I started off with text broker making a penny a word, and now I'm the content marketing team lead of Green Geeks. I've got 5 blogs I try to maintain, 3 YouTube channels I'm trying to roll out, a Twitch stream, writing a blog, or the novel, and an ebook. So yeah, freelance writing has opened up all kinds of doors. I just hope that I have the time to make it all happen. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. For more videos about freelance writing, WordPress, text broker, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's going to do it for me today. I'll see you on Friday.